José Luis Riveiro. I'm sharing my name with my father as well. We have exactly the same name and surname. Youngest in a small family. My mom, my father, together with my sister. I grew up with my grandmom. She was the most important figure in my life. I lived without my father around since I was 4 years old, when my parents got divorced and they separated their lives. So I grew basically with 3 women in my house: my sister, my mom, and my grandmom. That's why, yeah, I'm the person that I am. A happy boy, not a bad student in my early stages, passionate about friendship, passionate about football, passionate about art early in my childhood as well. Decent drawing, painting, something that probably not many people knows. Yeah, I had a difficult period in my childhood because of the absence of my father, of course, was something that, let's say, that was never well explained to me and my sister about it, but we just grew with his absence for maybe, I'll say, like 11 or 12 years, not having so many news about it. In the end of my period as a child, as a teenager, I have the chance to spend some time with him, with my father, before I was 18 years old, considering like a man. So I lived together with him and his own family. I have 2 more brothers and 1 more sister from that second marriage of my father. So we spent a couple of years living together. My father is not with us anymore, but he was a really football passionate fan, crazy about football, and I don't know exactly why, but he was the one who pushed me to consider the possibility to be a coach. At that time, I'm still hoping to be a good football player, which I was not even close. I managed to play some games in a semi-professional league, but I used to be quite honest with myself, and even at that time, and I realized that I'm not going to make it as a professional football player, so I want to continue around the game. Obviously, you explore some other options, you have some other experience. At the same time, I have the opportunity to help my father in his own company at that time and see if I want to follow his steps. But it was quick for me to realize that it's not what I want to be, the space where I want to spend my own life. So yeah, I think little by little I realized that I could help people to improve, to be, first of all, to be better persons, and little by little to be also good footballers. I really loved the complexity of the game, the internal logic of the game. It's something that becomes really, really attractive for me to try to navigate in that chaos, in something really abstract like football, or at least is the way that I see it. It's a kind of a addiction, and that's what I did. I was 18, 19 years old when I got my first license, coach license. I started coaching with 17 years old, little boys there in my neighborhood, little by little growing until I started to realize that football could be my life, could be the way that I live, the way that I managed to be the person that I am right now. The first time out of my country, I'm from Spain, even though many people relate me with Finland because I spent there an important part of my life. My daughter, she came when we were living in Turku in Finland. But I'm coming from Spain, I'm coming from Vigo, and that's the place where I spent most of my career, obviously, in growing from the bottom, pure bottom, and I have to start, from the lower divisions, and little by little start to grow until I got the opportunity to work abroad. I was always dreaming about have the possibility to work abroad out of my comfort zone, like people used to call it. It was a kind of a challenge to to do what you know that you can do, but even in a different space, in a different culture, in a different language. And I'm so proud of being enough brave to do that movement at that time, because it was not something really like attractive. It was not a really safe space in terms of future. It was a kind of a gamble. But Irene was very important at that time, my wife, to give me the confidence to play that gamble, to say, why not? It's now or never. Maybe in 10, 15 years, you're not going to have the energy anymore to try. So, yeah, it was amazing to have the possibility to live in a country like Finland for many, many different reasons. And it was really good in terms of football for me. The opportunities to be a professional coach was there from the beginning. I was really well accepted by the Finnish football, by the Finnish football players, coaches as well. So my level was growing and escalating permanently during those 8 years. So I managed to be a professional football coach for the first time, because the time that I was here in Spain was more in lower divisions, semi-professional leagues. Then I managed to coach 4 or 5 years in a fantastic club like Celta de Vigo, but in the young development players. So that step in Finland was really, really important for me as a coach, but also as a human being.